Oh.
Mom!
Hi, everyone. I'm Sugar.
And I'm Spice.
And this is our show, Two Brain Cells Left.
I can blow more than kisses. I'm the doll on your wish list. They call us Sugarlicious. Spicy hot and so delicious.
Today in class, we're going to be teaching you how to be a drag family. And who better to teach you this than actual blood-related drag queens? I mean, we're literally family.
No, and we didn't realize it for so long. I mean, even when we went on to Drag Race, our whole kind of storyline was, oh, we just want to meet other drag queens and have drag family and all that. But really, like, that's why I think we got so good fast, is that we kind of, even though we're drag twins, we've kind of secretly always been each other's drag mom. Don't you feel like that?
No, that is so real. And it actually reminds me of there was a point last year where we were bickering, and, you know, that's always us. And it's just because we're passionate about our art.
Right.
And I remember I was getting like annoyed with you because you were like clocking my lace, and you only get mad because you agree.
Because you agree, and it's the truth.
And
yeah.
like, I'm like, no, it's fine. It's fine. Deep down, I'm like, shit, she's right.
But you know what? We'll be hard on each other, but it's always for the betterment because we want to see each
Right.
other slay. We want to see each other look gorgeous. I mean, I know for me, I would want you to tell me if I got something in my tooth or the wig's sliding back. If you didn't, I would be mad. I'm like, girl, why didn't you tell me that, you know?
Right. No, it's funny because when we first started drag, we were on Long Island. We were grinding it out on TikTok, but we would always kind of get into a fight after drag because, you know, like, you de-drag and we're eating our Penny vodka. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. We're trying not to like be loud because our parents are upstairs sleeping. We just had a long day of
And
filming.
we would start looking at sometimes I'd be scared to look at the pictures because I was
Right.
like, oh no, what's it going to be?
Right. There was always a clocking moment.
Right.
But
And it would devastate you at the time. I'd be like, oh no, why were my lips like that? Why, whatever. But ultimately, I mean, it's corny, but the little mishaps really do get you better because then I would
Right.
learn, oh, I can't do that shape. I can't do that brow. This is better. So it was always a learning lesson.
Right. I mean, well, what's your view on drag family now? Because I know before we went on Drag Race, we were so excited.
Yes. There are some drag queens that I feel like we really do get along with, but it's not because of the drag. It's because we would be friends with
Right.
them even outside the drag. That's where the good drag
Right.
friends are going to come from.
Well, I always say I get along with artists because that's who I relate to. I mean, that's why I am so excited for our two guests today. What are their names?
I think they're Mistress and Malaysia, I think.
Right, I almost forgot.
Malaysia, Babydoll, Live, Foxx.
Yeah, and we're going to get into all their thoughts on drag family. I mean, hell, they're literally our drag family. Y'all saw that on the show. And I'm excited to get into their world.
I'm excited too because I think that's why people loved us together on the show and just after the fact whenever we do content together because we really represent all different sides of drag. I mean, even Mistress is
Right.
our age, but we give different aesthetics and we really,
Right.
I mean, she has a very different upbringing than us in
Right.
drag with drag family. We had each other. She had a whole legit drag family. So I think it's really going to be interesting to hear their takes.
Okay, we are back, and our drag moms are actually in school today.
Girl, say hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
Oh.
Not you being demure already. Like
I was waiting to give. Look, you already started copying me. You snatched your hair. You know that's the kind of updos I normally wear. So I was gonna let the father go first. You
And
know.
when did you ever start wearing feathers? That's my thing. So I guess we swapped roles.
Oh well, we won't go there. These are
Yeah.
ostrich, not the normal chicken you wear.
No, sweetie, I don't wear a chicken.
Not
I
in front of the
eat-
kids. Not in front of the kids.
Oh, okay, not
yeah,
that.
in front of the
Fighting
kid-
already.
2 minutes in, and the girls are going in.
Look, this is not my show, but what's tea, everybody? Hi. You know, we need no introduction, but you
Right.
know, I am the fattest and the baddest from Miami.
Oh.
And I am the heavyweight champ all the way from Houston.
Mhm.
Oh.
I love today's episode
Is this
because
Freaky Friday?
Right. I feel like we can take a back seat because our moms are here. So we're just gonna let you two go, and I'm gonna get my popcorn and just be living for all the tea,
I mean,
the drama.
I'm excited for this because I feel like all of us in a room together, we really haven't let the girls have it. You know, we've done little things like a couple months ago, we did a performance and that was cute. But I feel like we're at our best when we're just talking our shit.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely. I feel like everyone, you know, they always want more and more and more. So I
Right.
guess we'll give it to you.
But lately, you've been giving us less and less and less. Losing
Oh.
all this weight.
Well, girls, well, before we even get in, and before we even get into anything, what have you girls been up to? I mean, I know Malaysia has been live and
Oh, this is Malaysia, the live Fox. Okay.
I mean, we're not live right now. We're actually getting you pre-recorded, not live, so that's a gag.
This is Malaysia, the pre-recorded Fox, baby.
Yeah, so things will be edited down, and things will be,
Tell them about how you've been live. The TikTok
Well, I've never been a TikTok girly, and lately I've been streaming on TikTok for hours and hours and hours, and it's been fun. It's been fabulous. I've been finding my own community on TikTok, and it's been so amazing. Like, to just like find a space where I could kind of like be myself, and people could kind of just fully see who I am outside of like what they've known or what has been portrayed of me. So, I'm just happy to be going into this new era of like TikTok and just sitting on there and just eating food. Thanks for Mistress doing a mukbang with me. Now people want to just watch me eat all day.
But it's sickening. I'll go on TikTok. You literally always come up on my For You, and you give variety. Sometimes you'll be giving fish. Sometimes you'll be fully mugged, and like you're sickening.
I don't know. Like, I don't like when people come out here and lie. Because she's like, oh, we have community, we have this. All the supporters, all the MIB fans, all of my girls, they be going in your live and you be blocking them. So what's the tea? Let's get into that tea. Let's wake it up.
Well, it is my live, and it is about me. So sometimes when people want to come ask about, where's Mistress? What is she doing? And I've offered the olive branch for you to come onto my platform and, share that space with me. Like, I'm just tired of giving them the same answers over and over. And then you have your fans coming on my platform saying, Mistress is the real Miss Congeniality. And it's like, I don't want to see that. That's not the truth.
Wake it up.
That's not the truth.
That is the truth.
Also, the girls are battling.
Who did you vote for Miss Congeniality? Don't lie.
And
and don't lie.
I was gonna say Marsha. No, I'm kidding. Obviously,
Mistress.
the Foxy doll. Well,
Wow.
Well, I'm curious because I feel like people obviously know us as like a drag family, but with you two, would you all say you're more a family or frenemies? Like, we need to know.
right.
We're lovers.
Do y'all get intimate?
You kai?
We have the video. We have the video. Should we release the video here?
No, that's for OnlyFans.
Let's release it like James Charles' news.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Is it like a black and white, beautiful? Like, did y'all make love?
Not black and white, like what we was looking at in
Oh my
in the hotel room.
God.
No,
How did we get here?
Me and Mistress have a lot of people. It's a lot of controversy on the internet because people always want to know. We leave people like Mistress say wanting more and more and more.
Right.
So people never know where we really stand. I think at the end of the day, me and Mistress, we are like really, really close. Yeah. And sometimes we both have big personalities at the end of the day. And it just clash all the time. And people don't know that I'm so much older than Mistress. I know I look younger than her, but I'm 10 years older than Mistress. And I'm very mature. And Mistress to be a troll and so immature at times. And then she goes to blocking me and doing all these things. And sometimes, like, I have to be mother to her,
Oh, so you are her mom.
At the end of the day, I'm like mother to her. I had to put her to child's place.
Let me give you the real tea. The thing is, I am so, like, I can't even tell you what actually, like, upsets me or makes me mad. And Malaysia's a little bit more emotional than I am, which is not a bad thing. Because people always tell me, like, girl, you'd be so over it. Like, I'm very quick to get over something. And Malaysia's not. Malaysia's the kind of person she wants you to sit in it.
She'll hold a grudge.
Mistress, that's why you're sickening, because you don't hold a grudge. Like,
No,
and
be
even
over
the
it.
girls will say about all of us, they go, "Oh, they had drama, all this." Girl, there was never any beef. There was like,
Girl, I already forgot. I'm like, I couldn't even remember what we were mad about. I mean, I think the drama was these two girls, the sisters they're bickering.
Sistering.
So, like.
Not scissoring.
Right.
Sister.
So the daughters, like, we had to, like, Malaysia kind of took us in. And we were separated from our other mom.
No, the thing is, and then a lot of people don't know that. I guess, like, around that time, like, Mistress was traveling a lot, and Mistress does not really, like, chat and talk to many people. Her circle is always, like, very, very, very small.
Right.
For me, I feel like I'm the glue that connects a lot of people, especially even amongst the cast. Like,
Right.
a lot of the girls don't not talk to each other, you know? Don't talk to each other, not for reasons like, oh, they don't like each other. It's just everybody has moved on with their life and doing their own thing. But I'm just like the kind of person that connects with everybody. So like maybe if I'm talking to you and you be like, oh, how is such and such? I'm like, oh, I talked to her and oh, she's doing
You do
good.
know,
And this is,
Malaysia knows where all the bodies are buried. Let's just say
I
that.
feel like Malaysia, and like the perfect way I would describe it is like Malaysia said, I hate small talk. If we're gonna talk about something, it has to be like I'm gonna call you to discuss something. There's a very, very small handful of people all talking, just like sitting there on the phone with.
Right.
I don't know. You're a small talk person. You'll talk to anybody. You'll be talking while you're doing whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah. And even like sometimes she'll call me. She'll be like, "What's the tea? What are you doing?" And I'll be like, "Blah blah blah." And she'll be like, "Girl, call me when you leave work." Like I'm like, she's just like a straight to the point type of person. And then like I was like, sometimes like that's why it doesn't. When it comes to other people, they'll be like, oh, we don't talk to Mistress or this. It's not like a way like, oh, we don't talk to her because we don't like her, you know? And I think for me and y'all, like, we literally just talk every day because I could sit on the phone and like,
we'll talk our shit.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's interesting because I feel like people don't get it with drag family or whatever. It's like you can read the girls that you love. And that's why I think it's interesting when girls are like, oh, we're sisters and that. I'm like, girl, just because we're on the same show as you, like, and I don't know you, we're not sisters. You can't read. Yeah. That's just, you're no different. Some of these girls are no different than just a hating fan. It's like, we're not sisters. But y'all could read down because to me, y'all are sisters. Y'all are family.
Right.
Most definitely.
What would y'all consider... What is drag family to both of you? And I want to hear both of your takes because I feel like we all have different upbringings, if you will, with drag. And I feel like that really influences how you view just the sisterhood of it all. So I'm curious, give me the tea.
I mean, well, for me, drag family is just like that. Like I said, community that you have like outside of your real family that doesn't really understand what is going on in our particular world. That's the LGBTQ IA plus community.
Ding.
Yeah. I feel like, you know, especially when you feel a lot of emotions and you have a lot of thoughts, you find people that are having those same feelings, emotions, or ideas that you are, and you can relate to them. And I think that's like how you start to build drag family. You find somebody that's similar to you, and you be like, oh, wow, like, that's amazing. Like, they actually think like me. They like the things that I like, and I think it starts from there. Like, for me with drag family, like, when I first came out, I had people like, especially when I first started doing drag and attempting to want to do it, what fascinated me with drag was the hair part because I was a hairstylist, and that's what made me want to be like, oh, well, if I was a drag queen, I would do my hair like this and blah, blah, blah. And that made me want to dabble in it. But then also when I started doing it, I had other queens coming for me at that time. And I mean, of course, like those moments help build and make me into the person that I am. But he was like, you don't look like this, blah, blah, blah. You don't look good and you're not good enough, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like at those times, those were ways to build me up and better me. And that's why I can understand somebody like Mistress when she comes from a place of like reading or being like, oh, like this, blah, 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 blah. Because it's not coming from a place of, I'm jealous of you, I don't like you. It's coming from like, girl, I'm reading you because I see potential in you. Like, girl, like you cute, but I'm not going to give you too much. I'm not going to let you know you cute, but blah, blah, blah. But then eventually when they see that growth in you, they'll be like, girl, let me help you. Like, let me do this, blah, blah, blah.
Do you feel like it's out of love?
Yeah, of course it's out of love. And I feel like that's like, not even like go back to Drag Race, but even like when y'all walked in the workroom, it's like she knew y'all, she knew of who y'all were, and then she seen the potential in some of the stuff that y'all did. Like even when it came down to like, I actually do like them. Let me help them with how to glue down their wig.
Literally,
she's always been, Mistress has always been mother.
I think people don't realize it was kind of instant because, you know, we walked in and then they cut cameras. They got to like, you know, reset up. And I think in those moments we were, and I think you kind of, well, you can explain what you thought.
I just remember us sitting on a couch or something and we were, I don't know.
And you're like, girl, you explain.
I have to give my first motherly lesson. So I'm going to go back to the first question I was asked. What I've done since Drag Race. Wow, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, see, you know,
she went on. We completely forgot.
Yeah. We all ramble.
Wow, yeah.
Thank you, daughters. Let me hone in and bring it together. You know,
reel us back in.
We're gonna realign the chakras and the stones. So, editor, maybe we could just rewind.
Ooh, but this voice, is this your phone operator voice?
This is the feminine fish.
Do you do ASMR?
ASMR lover.
Oh, who sang that one?
No, not too much on Mother.
I love Mother.
No, honestly, like when y'all first walked in, people don't realize because like of course the show's edited and cut up like right away. I was like, oh, I like them, they're funny. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. It's TV.
No,
it
it
was
was so
like
good.
cutesy
We
moment.
give.
I know, girl. It's so
At
good.
first, I was kind of annoyed though. I was like, girl,
go.
it's giving only because I was like, it's giving foolishness, it's giving shenanigans and chaos.
Which you
and-
know a lot about.
Yeah. Like, that's why I loved it, and I was like, okay, they're in on it, so that's cute.
Yeah.
Because you never know what to expect, and like, I think that's why like. Do y'all feel like y'all's fan bases like change like your fan perception after being on Drag Race? Because like I feel like that kind of like pulls like the veil back on it, and like people got more of like an in-depth look at it. And I feel like that's kind of how we like saw y'all. It was like, oh, okay, they're like actual people.
Right. Yeah,
And
I
not
think
just,
it was
like-
very much showing like the real people behind the characters kind of, or just, but that's the thing. I always think it's obvious when someone's doing a character or a bit, or even when y'all are playing and doing your shade and stuff. But a lot of people think they take things for face
Baby,
value.
the one thing I have learned being in this business, as much as you literally can have joke in the title, joke in the description, you can literally say it's a joke, and people will still be like, oh my God, I cannot believe she said that, and that's the truth, and they're gonna just run with it and tell everyone, and like it's crazy.
Do people still think you're like this? Like, do they not know?
I mean, as far as that, I think people definitely know, but I think like, of course, my persona outside of like the show, I think I say stuff that like is clearly a joke to me, and people are like take it as like gospel, like.
But also, I just think
But
that
I love it. I love it.
yeah, I just
honestly.
also think that people just want to have that mindset, and like it's some people you can't change their mind about how they feel or see you. They purposely do those. They be like, you could be like. I could make a joke about you, or we could be like, oh, me and Mistress not talking. Then we could be like, oh, we are talking, and still to this day they'll be like, are you and Mistress really friends? And I'm like, sweetie, if I'm telling you we're really friends, we're really friends. Like I'm not gonna like be around somebody that I just really cannot tolerate or be friends with.
I think like the Drag Race fandom especially, they see everything so black and white. Like for instance, like one of my favorite moments was whenever like y'all were making the TikTok with like Farrah and like y'all were talking, like we were like poking at each other.
Oh, yeah,
And then
yeah.
like we made a joke about it, and like later, like maybe a week or two later, I like tweeted about y'all or something. And people were like, I thought y'all weren't friends. They don't like you. And I was like,
Girl.
okay.
It's either
I was
that
like, now what?
Or even it's either they think everything's so real, or they think everything is like this big plan of like a
Right, it's
scheme
either or.
of,
Yes, like they'll be like, oh, this is genius marketing. I'm like, babe, it's not marketing.
It's just
like,
it's
or
right.
like, I don't know,
We're
like.
just having fun, girl.
It's just so funny. And then they get mad too when they find out it's a joke. They're like, "Ah, that's why you can't take anything Mistress as serious. All she does is play too much. Bitch, y'all are literally, babe, log off Twitter. Like, y'all have taken it too far. It's time we go back. Let's go back, touch grass. And like,
They lost the plot.
we need to go back to the basics. Like, they take it too far.
Wait, so what were we even asking you? That and then
No,
what
well, I
else?
wanted to get into your YouTube channel, girl.
Wait, I know. I'm like, let me bring it in as I go on a rant too. I'm like rambling. Look, I can't when I'm in y'all's full get up, so I'm like, I feel like I'm.
Oh,
I'm-
yeah, no.
I'm the triplet.
I feel like we kind of saw. I'm giving like old school drag with the hair, and you're it's giving mother daughter love. I love that. Oh well, let's get into what y'all are giving. That's our fun little segment. Let's get into what she's giving.
I mean, we're all kind of giving shades of blue. What
But
was
do y'all
the
have like
stuff
a
for your
do you have like a theme song? Like what is it giving?
yes.
Well, let's get into what she's giving.
Well, no, can we get like a little like 1-2 tune?
Okay,
give us a
like-
little-
Let's spice raw vocals. Let's get into what she's giving.
because you know me and Malaysia are the freestyle queens. Malaysia, give us a little freestyle. What is it giving?
We will rock you.
Well, we sitting at the table and we all in blue. We looking real bad, bitch.
Oh wait.
We're
I
looking
was
really, really
thinking.
hot. But how about you?
Ooh.
We got Sugar and Mistress and Sugar's World. And here we are. Let's give it a twirl.
Oh God.
With my girls.
Girl, okay, now we just need Laganja to come in and choreograph it. We're gonna do
All
our
right,
little
exactly.
Yeah, we're
one-two.
going to be going.
Hello.
And let's get Locks to do her little kick thing. Like, yeah.
Right.
You gotta see Spice through the windmill.
So we're the first guest. So we're the first. What's it giving?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
what's
get
it
into what she's
giving? What's she giving?
Okay, let's get into our daughters first, and then we'll let them have on us. I feel like we need to warm it up. We need to wake it up.
Okay, I mean,
Oh.
I feel like the prompt, what we just told the girls, let's all just wear blue.
No, let's get the story straight.
Uh-oh.
Let's get it straight. Give it to me straight.
No.
Definitely not. What were we talking about?
Well, Mistress said, I have this outfit, let's wear blue.
Oh, Mistress had a sickening look that she was going to use for a sickening moment in her life.
I had this outfit that I had made for a special event.
Right.
Just like Lisa Rinna, I was gonna be one of the M&Ms. They were gonna introduce a new like flavor and color. I was gonna be like the minty blueberry M&M.
Okay. But did she not get that? Because I feel like this is
We
like
were
sky
supposed to
blue.
wear blue, and this
This
giving,
is not blue.
No, that's not blue. That's giving like periwinkle, like little 1-2.
I think my eyes may be different.
Oh, so the girls are
I'm
clocking
on-
the shade of blue.
I have on blue eyes. I mean, that was the blue.
No,
That was-
yeah.
No, I mean, we're
No.
definitely in the family of. Well, that was the theme of today's episode. Drag family, so the blue family. Yes.
I mean, you're giving me full-on old-school classic drag with the 90s bouffant that Mistress famously wears. Thank you.
Oh, clock it. Clock it.
Wow. So now I'm copying Mistress.
No. Well, Spice was telling me there's apparently an iconic photo of you where your hair looks like the McDonald's sign. And I
Or
was
it's,
like,
yellow,
what?
and they use it or they troll you or
Oh,
something.
the emoji wig.
Yeah.
The emoji wig. It's the heart eye emojis.
That was high drag to me. That was like that. There, I mean, that shit was in different area codes. I'm sorry, like wow.
They recreate it on Roblox. They do everything. Oh
Oh.
my God. This photo literally triggers me every time I see it.
Why?
Wait, so why do they use it?
It's sickening. The mug is stands, girl.
I am truly like, this is breathtaking in all the worst ways.
Can we get into how did this happen? This
Yeah.
picture.
Okay, so
Tell us the full story.
it was Valentine's Day, and I was like, I was like, oh, let me do my big one. Like, I wanted to just do like the emoji wig. I thought it'd be so cute.
Of course, right.
And I'm all about being different. I'm always the trendsetter. As you
are.
see, the
Everybody's
girls,
so creative and unique.
I know the girls just follow in suit and want to be
Very
like me.
creative and unique.
And I had these yellow wigs, and I was like, let me do my big one. So
You
did
definitely
it for
was a big one.
did it.
So you said we're gonna change
keyword
this.
was keyword is
Okay, Ozempic.
never that. Just popping my pussy all over town.
Whatever
So you
happens
made the
to
wig.
girls.
So you made the wig.
Made the wig, and it was Valentine's Day. I did Natalie Cole. I wanted to do "Love on My Mind." It's a sickening little song,
Right, I'm gonna
and
show
it
that
went with
camera.
it. It went with it.
Oh.
So
I'm surprised you didn't do Love Sensation. You
But-
seem to do that everywhere
But
you
your
go.
beat, like I feel like people don't get over the
I love
hair.
that
But look at
song.
you're giving Betty Boop. You're looking over to the side. It's like boop.
No, this is sickening.
I love
This
it.
is this is the definition of sickening fish. We
She's
were telling the
sickening
girls
fish.
earlier that's our new thing. We just go, oh, she's sickening fish.
the girls also used this picture on all like the Drag Race spoiler things when we first were announced, and that's literally where it started. That's where I would only ever see this. I think they thought I was giving like camp like big girl, and
Well,
that's,
they looked through your page and said that's the one.
well
we're
because
using."
also before Drag Race, even I was a full-time drag queen. I did drag like 4 or 5 nights a week. Baby, I have like 10 pictures on Instagram. I like would never want to post my costumes and stuff like that. So like they had like only a few to choose from, and I guess they were like, "This is the one. That's the one."
But do you
honey."
love it? Do you so in what context do the girls use it now? Is it camp? Are they trolling? Do they know you don't like it? Like what is it?
It's not that I don't like it. It's that this is very triggering because I want you to imagine like we're in the hotel room. We had YouTube on the TV, and I'm searching up like Drag Race spoilers like right before we walk in, and then I'm like. I purposely posted a picture before I left that was real sickening, and then I get there and this is the picture I see, and I'm like, my jaw just on the floor.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like
signed up for
speechless.
this.
You were like out of all pictures.
I wanted to go home.
Yeah.
I wanted to report the video on YouTube. Like it was very concerning.
It's so unserious. We're all in a hotel. They're locking everyone up, separating them. Meanwhile, we're all on YouTube, already seeing who we are. Like it's so silly.
Well, not me.
Well, I didn't know. That's why meeting the cast, I literally didn't know like anyone, but I guess all the girls already knew. But
Well, it was so strange. Like, it makes me question, like, where the leaks are coming from. Because, like I said, before I was on Drag Race, I was, like, a full-time drag queen, of course, and popular in my city.
Right.
But I had, like, no online presence, like, lit at all.
Right.
But right before I left for Drag Race, I remember, like, right before I got on the plane, like, this random account messaged me, and they were like, good luck. And it was, like, Drag Race, like, spoiler thing. I was like, what the I was like, blocked.
Fascinating. That's not. I guess that's not the sisterhood. The girls are tattling.
I
And
was-
I'm a thing. Should we say who it is? Me and Malaysia found out who it is.
Irene?
It's a Mike Wazowski built ass bitch.
Wait, what?
what?
And she knows
Oh
who she
my
is out there. She
gosh.
knows who she is out there. It's no shade.
Does our ponytail be up like this though?
It be snatched. Snatched.
Well, no, I feel like I have a better understanding for you and your drag now because a few months ago we did a performance in Houston. Mistress brought us out. It was a little drag family boot camp moment. We finally gave the girls what they wanted. And we were working,
The
girl.
girls were that was a long gig.
Girl,
We
that
were sitting in
was-
the back. Yes.
Can you tell the viewers at home what that night entailed?
Listen, I feel like it's such a normal drag show, but I guess it's not kind of. So we start off with the meet and greet, and then we do 2 numbers.
Yeah.
But I feel like y'all were gagged when y'all saw how big the club was, though, because
It was a club.
I kept telling them, I was like, they sent in like 2 3-minute numbers.
Mhm.
I was like, a 3-minute
It was
number.
like, we were like, you gotta extend it because
Yeah.
this audience wants to connect with you. Like
Mhm.
we had like a little a good little family moment backstage too.
Yeah.
You was out there like hosting, and I know like obviously people know that they're not these performers
Right.
that do a lot of
It's not our
live
wheelhouse.
performances. So I didn't want them to feel like overwhelmed or intimidated by the crowd because it was a really really big crowd, and I
You
was
gave
like.
amazing advice
Yeah,
that
you
day. You were
did.
really mother
Both
that
of
day.
you.
And you told us just to work it and really get it. They just want to have that. You actually told me something that I still remember. You were like, it doesn't matter what you do. They want to have that personal moment with you, making eye contact, collecting the tip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most definitely. And like, well, first of all, if you're ever in Houston, Texas, you got to come see my monthly show. I have it, like I said, once a month. I bring my favorite Rue girls, and usually who I bring is who I film with on my YouTube channel. Every Monday is Mistress Monday, but yes, I have the girls, and it's always a good time, and it's always packed as fuck. And let me tell you this: if you're single or you like to cheat on your man, all the hot men come to my parties. I mean,
I noticed
Mistress
that the
brings out the
trade
hot men
comes.
because whenever me and Spice
It's
do
more
meet
the
and greet,
girls and the twinks.
it's the
and
girls, and I feel like it's just a lot of girls.
Not even boys. Yeah, I think they're.
And
like,
we're doing the
nervous.
meet
Yeah.
and greet, and there's like these like bears and daddies
Lions and tigers and
bears.
bears.
Oh
Oh
my!
my.
And I was like, okay, I have to do
Well,
some
do you,
mistress
have
events.
you ever? Would you date a fan? Would you?
would I date
Or have you?
Would I date a fan?
You said a fan or a film?
A fan or a
Oh.
fem fan?
You're
We
so
don't
fucking
No, I,
discriminate.
messy.
no, I wanted to be clear. That she
Are you
said-
masked out of drag or what's your
Yeah.
tea?
Okay, here's the thing. I swear to God, like today I shaved because I haven't done a gig in like 2 weeks. I took a break.
Because
I
you're a
focused on
dainty
YouTube
demure
stuff.
lady.
So I was taking a little vacation. I had to come here. I shaved just for y'all. But when I'm out of drag, when I have a little facial hair, you cannot tell me I'm not the only meathead. Like I'm giving like manly, like I feel like I'm giving like macho man.
What do they call it on Jersey Shore? They're like, oh, we got the juice heads.
Yeah,
and
the
then
juice heads,
what do they call it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Would I date a fan? I think my perception has changed because when our whole time that we were Drag Race girls on the original season, I was dating someone in like a long-term relationship, so I
Right.
never got to experience like being single as a Drag Race girl, and it's very new and like recent to me. And Candy explained it the best way to me because
Candy?
Candy Muse.
Exactly.
Exactly. Continue. Girl, we saw her in the Pines a few weeks
Why
ago.
thought you meant Candy Ho? Like, not trying to beef with Candy Ho. That's
Girl,
crazy.
she was.
Whatever,
We told ourselves
whatever.
on the
Next,
show.
next.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, no, give me the tea. Give me a little rundown because I'll call her right now and clear her.
No,
Just-
it's
no, I
just
have no
sometimes
thoughts.
you can tell a sourpuss when you,
You can
see
tell
one.
when someone's miserable with their life.
Yikes.
Yeah.
We'll clock it.
Anyways,
Anyways,
I'm sure
Well-
she means well. I'm sure she's
Sure she
really
means
nice.
well.
Well, this one woman with the lisp, she told me some advice, and it kind of changed my perception on it. So, like, first of all, let me say this. I think Malaysia explains it the best. What is my type in a man normally? Like, who do you normally see me with?
Excuse me?
Who do you normally see me with?
Multiple people.
Oh.
are you
Is she poly?
too?
Oh,
Are you poly
no,
too,
no,
girl?
No.
Polly Pocket?
Right.
I mean, I've seen you. I don't want to say like multiple people, but I've seen you with different types of people. Like, I'm like not like. I've seen you interested in like different types of people. I would say.
Which is
What you mean, the current one or
no.
the past?
What do you mean the current one?
Well, I heard
Oh.
apparently you have Alexis Mateo moment. You're with an army man and he's going off to war or something.
Well,
And he said, "Puppy, come home" or something.
Y'all are so
Oh my
problematic.
gosh.
Listen,
Is that true?
the
She would not
speculation.
confirm or deny.
Listen, let me go back to what I was saying because y'all just being mess. So Candy told me, she was like, we're at this point, like you're a famous drag queen. People are gonna know who Mistress is.
Right.
And you might as well be with someone who knows how you look like out of drag and in drag and knows what it gives. And
Right.
it kind of makes sense because like now I'll do the meet and greets and like they'll message me after they're like, what's up, where you at? I'm like, hey.
Okay, like you feel
Period.
like they're gonna accept you for who you are because basically you don't
They
have to
already
hide
know.
anything.
Yeah, they already know everything.
Like you don't
But-
have, you'd rather not reveal it to them.
Because, well, no,
Right.
not even just that. Like, for me, like, I don't like to talk about drag outside of doing work.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, my personal conversations don't, like, don't
But
revolve around
also,
that.
I think
That's
that's what a
good.
fan
That's
is,
good.
though.
Yeah.
So I don't
Right.
think I could personally date a fan because I feel like they're a fan for a reason because they've fallen in love with this persona of who you are. Now, of course, like if we met in a different circumstance and you just knew of who I was or whatever, and we got to know each other and you got to know me outside of drag, then it could lead to something. But I feel like if you are like,
I guess that
if you had my meet and greet and stuff like that, it's a little weird for me.
Like you feel like you have to live up. Now you have to live up to the standard of like that they have of you in their head.
No, not.
I think it depends.
I'm
It
not
depends
doing
on
anything.
it depends on how you categorize a fan. Because like for instance,
Yeah.
like what you just described to me is someone who's more than a fan, who's like obsessed with you and like wants to talk about you and like likes Malaysia. For me, when I use the word fan, like someone who's like
They know who-
casually interested in drag, maybe they know who you are,
Right.
and like they think you're cool. I mean, of course, like they think it is what it is. But like I would never be with someone who's like obsessed with me or like
Right.
post
Right.
about me, like runs a fan page or
They
like,
have to be
But-
more
Right.
obsessed with you rather than your character, because there's a
Yeah.
difference.
They love
Well,
your
I-
character because they love you.
Because I mean, I've talked to guys before. This even like prior to Drag Race, I've talked to guys before and like that I've been very interested in, and they've been very attractive people, and they've been interested in me. But then sometimes when I feel like the conversation started leaning more towards like Malaysia and stuff, and more of their interest of drag, it's just kind of like a turn off for me. Not saying that you can't talk about her because you have to be supportive of her. You have to understand who she is and what she does or whatever. But when I see it's going to other things like you wanting to try it out and you just being intrigued with it, it's a turnoff for me. I couldn't date somebody like that. Now, if you are somebody that does drag already and you're established and have yourself together, I wouldn't mind conversating with you or dating
You would date another drag queen.
I would date
Okay.
another drag
It's
queen.
conversing.
Well, are
What about
y'all-
you?
It's conversing, not conversating.
Well, this is my version.
Well, we are in school,
We
so
are in
I
school.
love
We're learning
our
so many things
residents
right now.
You said what would I what?
They ask, would you date another drag queen? That's what they're asking.
Your question on
I
Lux?
don't think so.
No, okay.
You wouldn't?
I don't think so.
Okay. So you just like the kids and hook up with them?
Oh.
You are so fucking messy, and you know
I'm
what?
just
I'm
asking
gonna
a
put it out there. Okay,
question.
so what I was trying to get at earlier with Malaysia, she knows what kind of guys I like. Normally, I would talk to like straight acting. I like thugs. Like I like guys who are like more like masculine typically.
So me.
Right.
Well, you're
You
kind
always
of master
have-
mass
yeah,
tease.
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
obsessed.
But like not in the way of like I hate feminine guys because I
Right.
also love sissies.
Right.
But I have like a very like it's very like black or white. It's very like opposites. Like
Right.
there's no
I'm
middle
similar.
ground. There's no middle ground.
I love that.
But like before, like my ex, I would never like be with like a sissy or like a drag queen.
Right.
But now I'm like trying new things. I'm like I'll try everything once.
Right.
So Malaysia's
Okay.
so fucking messy. She wants me to talk about it so bad.
No, I
What's
don't.
the tea?
No, I don't.
Give it to us.
Like, I guess
She's dating someone. But,
I'm not
it's
dating someone. I'm
That's dating, but it's
every,
not
okay.
serious.
Let's start. Yes, we'll get back into that because I feel like
I
everyone
love you being coy.
everyone categorizes talking and dating and everything differently.
yes,
Did I
that's
spend
very
the weekend
true.
with someone? Yes.
Right.
Am I seeing someone? Maybe. But like,
Love.
That's that. So
you're in love.
I'll try to tiptoe. I'm gonna give it to you. Fucking whatever. So I said in Twitter space. But
Right.
if you're out there, click off. You know who you are.
Oh.
So this boy messages me and he's like all tatted up. He's real like cute. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And then he sends his pictures and I was like, you look so familiar. I've seen you somewhere. And then I find out he's a drag queen. And I straight up told him, I was like, you're really cute, but I don't fuck with drag queens. I was like, sorry.
Right.
And then he was like, oh, you should give me a chance. And I was like, no. And then I was like, well, meet me
Is
out
he a
tonight.
known queen?
He's pretty popular. You follow him. Y'all follow him.
Was he on Drag Race?
No.
No.
So yeah, he met up with me and like as soon as I saw him, I was like, oh yeah.
It was given.
Instant connection. Not even like so that's the thing, like with me and guys, like it's really never a physical thing for me.
Right.
Like of course I have to think you're cute, but like
Right.
I'm more of like the emotional connection or like
Same.
you know when you meet someone when the spark is there. I like
Right.
an instant spark. Like it
That's
has to be
true.
like
Right.
it has to be fireworks right when I see you.
Right.
But that
I
makes
think
sense
you know right
because
away. You'll know
with your
right away.
career, you're meeting so many people, right? So if it's not instant, girl, I got to keep it moving because you're not going to be sitting here like waiting for the spark. It's like, girl, it's been
I
months.
always
And
say
let me say this too because I know there's gonna be some of y'all out there watching. Let me start off with I'm not, But I do have my boyfriends in my certain cities, and for all y'all out there, I still love y'all. Please don't block me. We have to keep the roster going. But
Love.
that's the thing. I meet so many people, and for me, it's more than sex. I don't really hook up with that many people at all. But like, it sucks to travel so much and share like an emotional connection because like another thing I've come to learn, I'm a very emotional person. I'm very like connected to people.
You're
and,
a
like,
Cancer, right?
Yeah. So
Oh, we
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
we
yeah.
get
You
it.
already know what it's
Yeah,
giving.
you get
Yeah.
it. We get it. Yeah.
Like
Oh.
I feel like for me, I can't just like hook up with someone like not talk to them. Like I think that's weird.
Right.
So
I mean, most gays are
you know.
not like that whatsoever. Just go to the Pines for a
Yeah.
weekend, and they are
Girl.
not
I
about the emotional
can't.
connection.
I can't. I
We're
can't.
probably Malay. I would love to know your stance on hookup culture, and are you more emotional like Mistress, or
Are you
do
more
you're just
freaking
like
sheets?
let's hit it and quit it, and that's
She'd
it.
be taking big in the alley and stuff like that. Be
Not
honest,
at all.
sister.
I'm very celibate right now.
Mm.
I'm very demure,
Very mindful.
very mindful, very to myself. I mean, I'm not opposed to hookup, but I just feel like it also just takes so much for me to put myself out there,
Right.
especially. And then I feel like, of course, like after Drag Race, like being on an app is just so weird for me. Like especially like when people notice me, I feel like it's immediately like, like you know.
That's the thing too. Like I feel like I said, I was in a long-term relationship as we were on the show, and like yeah, guys like still DM on Instagram and stuff like that. Like, would I want to see the pic? Yeah, but like
That's so interesting because I'm over the dick pics.
I'm over it.
I am so over
No,
them,
baby, I'm-
especially as a gay man. I'm like, girl, we know what it is. It's just a body part. It's not that
No,
sickness.
no, she's lying. That's
You
my
lying?
daughter.
That's
That's my
sickening.
daughter. I'm gonna get her together. Daughter, it's because you're a top. You need the whole.
All right,
Oh.
all right, girl.
Oh,
I
so you
gotta-
have to get the good
you
ones?
look for me. I am like a pic connoisseur, baby. It has to have the right lighting. I will literally give them
What's
tips.
proper dick pic lighting?
Okay, well, let me ask y'all, like, for instant, like, what is, like, the worst pic? Instant for me, like, no. If you send me a pic at the toilet, it's a chop. I think that's gross.
I mean,
That's
I think
so
there should be
gross.
some artistry involved.
Yes, the light.
Right?
You know what?
If
There-
I had my phone, I would someone get my phone. I'm like literally like 1-2. We're gonna blur the pictures, and I'm gonna just go through my Twitter. So me and Vanjie do a weekly Twitter space, and we ask y'all to submit, and we give y'all. We actually give tips on the perfect pic. Look, I'm gonna go to my Twitter. I promise you, they're in there.
I am like, wow. I did not expect class to go this way today. I'm like,
Not
Look,
sex
that's
ed.
a beautiful.
Let me
He
see.
said,
Sex ed.
and look, he said, "Need you right now." That's sickening. And
So you don't wanna
and-
see
and
the
you-
body
and you
with
see what,
it?
And you see what I? Well, yeah, you see what they.
I would expect a little bit of leg
You
or
know
thigh
what?
action.
We're really into collaging our photos for Instagram. I need a collage. I need the face,
We need
and
the
then that.
three-quarter view.
Yes. Look, let's go. Let me see. Oh, do y'all like? Okay, this brings up the next
Oh.
conversation. Do you like the pictures they send with other people? I don't. If you, I don't like when you send a
No.
picture video you fucking someone else.
I think it's a little like out of
That
touch.
was kind of sickening, though.
like-
That was kind of
It
sickening.
is a
Daughter,
sickening
you got-
picture.
It was giving POV.
it was filtered. It was given Instagram filter. It was given
Okay.
like yeah.
Well, what's
yeah.
your
There's some art
thought on-
direction.
Well, what's your thought on editing your pics? Like, are we
No,
face tuning?
no.
Are the
Are
girls
we
softening
doing
the veins?
Instagram filter?
Softening the veins
That,
is
look,
insane.
that brings us to the next one. That's why I love a good video. Yes. Let's see
Oh.
what this
And
one
do they give
is.
sound or is it given
If you
like?
send a video with sound, that's sickening.
Well, do you guys like words when you're having sex?
And the-
oh,
That's sick. Y'all hear the force?
I just
So-
hear white noise.
oh, that's what they call it, floppy or like Moses.
flaccid.
Girl.
A Moby Dick.
Oh, a Moby Dick. I don't know. There was something.
So with that being said, please send your pics in via Twitter and we will review them. That would be the after show.
Malaysia, let's
After
wing.
class.
But listen, before we move on, all my boyfriends out there and the drag queen I may or may not be seeing, that's the old me. Moving
Right.
forward, I'm not going to be taking any pics or videos. This is just simply for the show. Thank
Exactly. It's a bit. Okay, well, speaking of pics, when we come back, we are going to be playing a really fun game where we show these girls some interesting pictures. We're going to get their reactions, so see you in a bit. Okay, girls, we're going to be showing y'all pictures, and y'all are going to give your reactions and also what superlative you would give them.
Like
you
what
know?
they're most likely to, if they're best dressed, if
Are
they're teacher's
they?
pet, or
Right.
just what type of girl you feel like they would be in high school.
Okay, so
Gosh, they're
first,
trying to get me in trouble.
first up we have ding. So what is she getting for a superlative in high school?
Is she getting best dressed? Is she getting?
Damn, you look good.
Is she getting
Wow.
what was it, like homecoming
She
queen?
is giving FFA realness, Future Farmers of America. She's raising the biggest fucking show pig to sell. She is getting nitty gritty. This is a country woman.
She's kind of giving like the PTA mom, actually.
Or she's the girl who's so nice to everyone. Everyone's like, let's all vote her like prom queen. Like she's giving.
She
vote
got
vibes.
the pity vote.
A pity vote.
Yes, I see the vision.
Not a pity vote.
What she's giving, this is giving like PTA mom. She's the most
Yes.
dedicated. She like chaperones every little one too.
Yes.
She's getting like the honorary like greatest.
Most likely to
mother.
succeed. Most likely to succeed.
Okay, I see the
Okay.
vision. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now we're going to do a little flipperoo. And what is this doll getting?
Oh my gosh.
Most-
So who's that?
Isn't that
That's
she's
Ta-
kind of
that's
giving me
Tanya.
like
Girl,
the
this is
bad
their
girl?
game. I want their reactions piped down over there. Thank
Oh,
you.
God.
I think
Mistress?
it's 2024. She's getting most likely to transition.
Is
Oh,
that
Wow.
a superlative nowadays?
yeah.
We're at the Euphoria High School. Yeah. And I don't want to take it there, but this picture, especially like with the way it's decorated right here, this is a memoriam for her. This is the girl who like lost her life in high school, and we're gathering.
It
for
is giving
her.
obituary.
In loving
it's
memory?
down.
Yeah.
And we're like,
May
in
she
love,
rest in
we're giving
peace.
in loving memory of Tanya. Like,
Not y'all just offing me. That's
Who's
crazy.
Tanya?
Who's
Tanya?
Tanya?
You think they
Who's
would use
Tanya?
this picture?
Who's Tanya?
no, it's given that like. It's given this was her only picture they had, so the parents went on Facebook and found one of her kind of being a little bit like
So-
masculine.
But why does she have to be dead? What if she was just missing? Like missing
I
person.
can see that too.
Not
Yeah, if anyone
often
has
me missing.
if anyone has any information leading to her, yeah, I see the vision.
Okay, well,
Okay.
let's get into our next person. Ding, ding, ding.
Now who's
Now,
that?
who is this? Because I wasn't in charge of these photos.
Oh
That
is
my
me.
God, that's
That is
me.
Mistress.
That's you?
Literally, that is me years ago.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, and blue too. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
glow
and
up.
the blue feathers. Look,
Wait,
we-
I
we-
feel like
we
you'd
glow
be like
up.
the head cheerleader.
It's
Like
giving
doing
head
the splits,
cheerleader.
It's giving head cheerleader.
It's given the head cheerleader who is like 100 pounds overweight, who they
so
don't want to
much
say
going
can't
on
be
in
at
that
the top.
picture.
What are you sipping on? Now, what is the girl behind you? What?
Okay, let me
No,
let me
it's so
explain
much
this
going on.
picture.
What's the motorcycle glove? The
There's a lot to
little
unpack.
hat.
Oh my
The
God,
feathers.
why am
you
I
having a
wearing
motorcycle
gloves?
glove? Like,
Wait, it doesn't look like you though.
Did Spice say, is that Delta work? I'm sorry. This is too much.
No. Oh my God. So this was at Houston Pride. This was like years ago. And this was when Hamburger Mary's at Houston first opened, one of the original cast members before it disappeared. So they had a Hamburger Mary's booth, which is why I had the leg. And like nobody was paying attention to the booth. They're like, "Oh, mistress, like come outside and dance." So I started like dancing in front of the thing, and like all the like whole crowd came in. It was like funny.
Word.
Take the picture. I remember it.
I love it. You look
That's
so cute.
It's cute.
Our
Head
next
cheerleader.
girl running for most attractive. Ding.
Aww.
Aww.
So that's what she looks like without the 10 gays helping her get her look together.
Let me stop everybody right now. World of Wonder, Viacom, MTV, RuPaul's Drag Race. If you're watching, the comments made do not reflect what I think.
Exactly.
I think she looks absolutely acceptable. She looks.
You know what? Well, Malay, this isn't our game.
Yeah.
So you know, Malay, what do you think? What is she getting? Homecoming queen.
Wicked
Prom
Witch of the West.
queen.
oh gosh.
What are you giving her?
What am I giving her? What superlative?
Best to meet the parents.
Not the best.
The
of
biggest
the
smile.
best.
You know what? She's giving me like she's the fun teacher. Like
She is.
she's the fun teacher that everyone like goes to. She's the one where like they make rumors like, oh, she's been football team. Like she's like.
You think they would believe it?
I think-
Right.
I think she's kind of giving me maybe the librarian that was known for being a little like drunk or whatever sometimes, and she rolls up and they're like, "Oh, watch out for that one." But everyone loves kind of.
No, she's
and everyone
giving me
has
the fun one. Like, as a substitute teacher, like, when you walk in and you see her in the back, you're like, oh, thank God I don't have to do anything today. Because, you know, she's there for the good times. Okay, we have two more. Ding, ding. Who is this?
Who is
Who
that?
is this?
I was like, what the fuck
Oh,
am
it's
I looking
Blanche.
at? That's
Oh.
your sister.
yeah,
Well,
sister.
you know
Wait,
her
I like
better.
the post she's giving. Couture.
My one question is, before we get into her superlative, is her name ironic? Like, I'm really curious about her name. Like, why
Like
does
she's
she?
supposed to be
Is she
plain?
supposed to be
Like, is that,
plain,
like-
or is it like a
yeah.
pun?
It's
What
like
is it?
It's like a pun. Like it's like cutesy. Like plain Jane.
Like plain Jane, but I'm not plain.
So she's not supposed to be plain.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But you
Right.
think she is plain? Oh,
I just didn't know.
yikes.
I didn't.
No,
I
no,
didn't
I was
know.
genuinely
What do you
curious.
think? What do you think?
I don't know. I don't think anything.
You know, it's so funny. Like even
No,
speaking
she's
of plain
sickening.
Jane,
She's sickening. I
when
was
we-
just curious about it because I was like, I didn't because I don't
Right.
know. You
No,
never
because
know why
girls
people have
have
their
jokes,
names.
yeah.
when we did the reading challenge for our season, my read for Marsha was like, Marsha, your drag is so simple. You should change your name to Plain Jane. That was like so iconic. And then
You
she was on next
manifested
season,
her.
and then like they said, oh, we need her here, and then they brought her.
Okay, and last but
That's
not least,
that's the high school teenage parent. Yeah.
Ding.
What are they getting? What superlative are they
What
getting?
superlative are they getting?
Oh, what's
Hmm.
most
Now we
like-
don't know these girls. I don't know who they are.
I don't
so
know who they are.
We don't know them.
Most
so
likely,
you know.
most likely to cause chaos.
Okay. Okay.
It's giving that they got double crown prom queen and prom queen. You know what I mean? It's
Okay.
giving like the double prom queen. It's giving the most popular girls in school.
Oh.
It's giving like the ones that like everyone was inviting to the parties, like the one who like they wouldn't do any schoolwork. Everyone just like did it for them.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know,
Yes.
it's funny you say that because my like drag character initially, and I tap into her, is kind of like that bitchy mean girl in high school. Like there was this one girl, Megan Christowati in our high school, and
that's
she
the
was
whole name.
So she was sickening.
no,
I
she
love
was
her.
sickening, and like she was literally the definition of like this pretty blonde girl, and like I was
She
fascinated by
wasn't
her.
mean though.
No, she wasn't mean, but
That's
like
just you making the character.
like right, like mean because she was so cunty. You know what I mean? And like she was inspiring because it's like, because like you know when I'll speak, I won't project onto y'all. I'll speak from my own experience. You're just like that awkward little kind of like femme kid. So like to see like she was everything I wanted to be. So like I like to tap into that bitchiness in drag. So work.
I've actually loved this. I feel like the real tea, like when we talk our most shit, when we're just like at the diner and we're high. And
Yeah,
we're
are we gonna go to the
in,
diner
like-
after this?
We have to go to the diner.
Oh, can you tell them about and how like that's our thing?
Read the sponsorship. We're not gonna actually bleep out the name.
Yeah,
Oh my
you'll
God,
say
no
that.
one go there.
No one go there.
We don't
That's
need them
gonna be
popping up
devastating
trying to
'cause
see us, like-
We roll up really up in the clouds, if you will. So that would be like scary if all of a sudden like Drag Race fans were there. It's like, no girl, like I'm unwinding.
Do people stop y'all all the time?
No.
We're like really unrecognizable out of
Yeah,
drag.
Really?
Like I just have, I don't know. I walk. Well, maybe the umbrella gives it away now. Like we were walking around the other day with like a pink umbrella and a black umbrella because I was like, no sun's coming here.
I feel like people only recognize us if we're in drag together.
Oh, I guess it's
Yeah.
true because most of y'all's content
It's
is
to
like,
get
They don't.
right.
Yeah,
in
we're just any
drag,
random
yes.
twink.
You know,
Yeah.
ever since the YouTube thing and like doing content as a boy too, I get stopped literally every fucking where Malaysia would just like let me walk. Why people would stop.
I love Mistress to walk first. That way, like they stop her and I could just go around, you know? Because it's like if somebody knows me first, then like I don't know, like I like them to. I feel like Mistress is most noticeable out of drag, especially
You are very
because she has
noticeable,
like
yeah.
long hair
You
and
have an
this is,
iconic
like,
look.
Yeah, like she had just had such a signature look out of drag that people always notice her, and it's like my way to like just be like, oh, like yeah, let them have their moment.
But if you see me out and you stop me, I love it. I love meeting everyone.
She
It's always
loves it.
fun.
I
You know,
love
we
it
always
too, but-
kiki.
I mean, I love a girl that loves it.
Oh, we love a girl that loves it.
So we're curious what superlatives y'all would give Mistress in Malaysia. So comment down below and we'll be back after the break.
And we are back. Today's class has been so much fun. I feel like we've learned so much. Girls, what did we learn about being a drag family today? What are the takeaways?
You know, the takeaways from being drag family, as you can see, there's always one parent that's much more beautiful and one that's much more mature. You know, I think that drag family, just like your regular family, they're gonna fight. You're gonna bicker, you're gonna read, you're gonna troll, you're gonna torment. But the most important thing is you can still go get dinner at the diner right after.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, she does have a heart underneath
I
that
know.
breastplate.
it's a lot over the heart, but it's there.
Oh.
I mean, for me, like just a piggy.
Just for you,
I'm
just
gonna
a
say
piggy. For you,
just
just
a piggy, just a piggy.
Uh-huh.
Just to go off of what Mistress was saying, like you say, like families, they have disagreements, they fuss, they fight, but underneath it all, it's all out of love because
Right.
you're not fussing and fighting with nobody that you don't care about, you know?
Mhm.
I mean, unless you just enjoy doing that. But like at the end of the day, it's all about love and respecting each other, and at the end of the day, we're all still learning each other regardless of
Right.
anything. So we're just doing it in front of the world.
Right.
And a lot of people try to insert themselves in it, but I think that we're very grounded people. And at the end of the day, we just all come back to being a big, happy
What are you laughing at, Miss
family.
Thing?
Girl, I just realized every question y'all asked Malaysia answered. I never answered any of the questions earlier.
You did answer
I didn't,
all the
ans- I didn't
questions.
answer about the drag family thing.
Well, let's hear.
Well,
let's
let's hear.
Let's hear.
This is
What-
the moment.
what do you
No,
wanna
I don't want to
answer?
say. I don't want to say. It's fine. It's
No,
fine.
say
Go
it.
say it. We
Yeah.
want to know
It's
now.
fine. I'm just left out.
I
No,
mean,
say it.
I'll
No,
say
I
it.
want to
Say
know. I want. What does Mistress think about drag family?
Girl, y'all are sending me. You know, drag family. As you can see, it is what it is. Thank y'all for having me.
Well, okay.
Well, on that note,
I said, well, let's see what she's wearing underneath.
Oh.
Stand
why,
up.
Why y'all think I didn't stand up?
Well, this has been such a sickening, fun, explosive class. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. Follow the
catch you in the
girls on
next one.
socials. Girl, let me wrap it up.
Well, ladies, every Monday is Mistress Monday. Check out my channel. Follow me across all the socials. Wigstress.com and get a beautiful wig. Similar
Yes,
to
get
this
into the
one.
wigs, girls.
Spice is wearing a Wigstress wig as well.
Yes.
What?
What is what?
Your lace like lumpy.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Not this way. I'm just kidding. I'm so happy I got to do this. Thank y'all for having me.
Our first guest, I love it.
Yes.
Yay.
The mother, the original mother, the only mother to Sugar and Spice. Of anybody needs any clarification, you'll never see these kids again after today. And I thank you. And I'm Malaysia, Babydoll Fox, Foxy_doll on all my platforms. So check me out.
I'm so glad I'm alleviated of all the duties and responsibilities. I guess now we're sisters.
We are sisters.
I'm the
Well,
triplet.
I'm going to go shave my grandma's back. Bye. Bye. Two Brain Cells Left is produced by Moguls of Media, aka Mom.
hosted by Sugar and Spice.
Produced by Joseph Shepard.
AV technical direction and editing by Margot Padilla.
AV technician Kyle Mapson.
With theme music by Sugar and Spice.
Media and design support by Stone Cole.
Set design by Era Sevilla.
Executive produced by Willem Alaska, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.
Recorded at Forever Dog Productions.